What's up YouTube, Jeff back again. Today another very exciting Samsung video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking January update for the Galaxy S22 Ultra. I already received it. It actually rolled out while I was at CES. I think I got it on like January 5th or 6th, so it came super fast this month. There was a substantial bug actually that came along with the update that I noticed right after I got it. So I'll talk about that in just a second. Also talk about smoothness and battery life, which those are really the only things to talk about. There aren't any huge new features, but we'll talk about that in a second. So first of all, before we do that, I want to remind you guys, the Galaxy S23 Ultra launch is now official. It is launching on February 1st. If you guys haven't already, go to the link in the description and sign up for all the Samsung bonuses. Pre-reserve your phone. There's no risk. You just sign up, and then if you do decide to buy it, Samsung will give you all those great bonuses, the extra credit and stuff for the pre-order period when it starts on February 1st. But also, if you're pre-ordering, you're also going to want to get in on my mystery box, which is also 100% free. I'm going to send you a free case, cleaning kit, and a desktop phone stand like this travel one from my friends at Lamicall. And I cover the shipping costs in the US. All you got to do is use my link to order your device from Samsung's website, and then also just send me proof of purchase. Basically just the amount that you bought it and what time you bought it. That way I can verify it, and I'll ship out the boxes at the end of February. So both links, the registration link for the Galaxy S23 Ultra through Samsung to get their perks, and my mystery box, which is 100% free, and I love giving back to the community. Sign up for that on my website. The link is in the pinned comment description for both of them. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this Galaxy S22 Ultra update. Let's go up here, go down to the very bottom of the settings, go to software update here, and you'll notice last update. Yes, I got it January 6th at 5:23 p.m. So I was correct. It was the 6th. And here it is. So you can see down here the pertinent details. This update ends in BVL4 for the Galaxy S22 Ultra. This is the unlocked US model. Security patch January 1st, 2023. And it's a 384.82 megabyte update. Now, you can go in here to the Samsung documentation when you get an update to learn a little bit more about it, but it basically just shows you like what the most recent ones were. This really isn't that useful, but if you go down to software information in About Phone, and let me actually just not expose my phone number here. If you go to software information in the About Phone section, you can actually go down in here and go to Android security patch level at the bottom, and then that will take you to the Android website where you can actually then tap on Samsung, and then you'll get all of the security stuff that was patched in this. There were no critical vulnerabilities, but look at all these vulnerabilities that were patched. It's actually kind of crazy because most people never look at this, obviously, but it's just like, that's so many if you count them. I mean, I didn't count them, but there's probably 50 there. High level, risk level vulnerabilities that they patch with the security patch. So even though we think about it as being not very interesting from a user perspective, because there's not really a lot of new user-facing features or any in this particular update, but there is a lot of good stuff that's useful for you, obviously, using your phone here. Also, on the side, I don't know why Samsung doesn't just make this the default link when you tap on that information earlier. Let me again skip over so I don't have my phone number exposed there. When you tap on that link in the software update part, why don't they just put that link there so you can go there directly? Also, I got another Google Play System update when I did this update, so make sure that if you do this update, that you do go back into software information and take the latest Google Play System update as well, which is important. And another thing I always recommend you do is that you go into the Galaxy Store once you get a new update for your device and check here for updates. I already did them because I made some videos on them, but there's almost always some updates for stock Samsung apps and also good lock modules that are hiding in the update section. There's also a new thing that tries to get Samsung to be able to collect more of your ad information when you open up the Galaxy Store for the first time on this update. So make sure you reject that if you don't want Samsung to get even more of your personal information and use it to sell to their partners, etc. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about the update. I've only used it now for 3 days, obviously. The battery life seems a little bit better to me, but I'll talk again about one issue that I had from last month, where I also talked about this in the December update. I've been using Android Auto wirelessly for the last month. My car finally got an update. I have a 2021 Audi Q5, and it finally got an update to where it allowed wireless Android Auto. It was supposed to have one from the beginning, but that's honestly been draining a decent amount of my battery before I got this update. The December one was pretty bad, but I'm at 61% at 4:12 p.m. I've been using the phone since 7 o'clock this morning. That's pretty good, honestly. I mean, I have been on Wi-Fi most of the day because I'm back at the office, but I still consider that pretty good battery life. Now, in terms of the overall smoothness and everything, I mean, I had no smoothness problems before. Like, I don't have any lag problems. And I use tons of good lock modules. You guys see I'm using Home Up, which gives you the vertical app drawer. You guys also know I use, let me just make sure I've got nothing super sensitive there. You guys also know I use the Home Up module that gives you the different grid here, style for your recent apps. Lots of stuff there that has been smooth for a long time, so I didn't really notice any change there. Now, one bug that I did have when I first took this update, and I saw someone else comment about this in one of my other videos, is that when I first took the update and I looked at my always on display and also my lock screen, all of the icons were dark, but I had a dark wallpaper like this one's mostly black. All the icons were like dark on the always on display instead of being green, red, you know, this color like that. That's not how it's, obviously it's supposed to have different colors there. And then up here, obviously the icons are usually white for most of the apps, you know, just like it is here. I've got my Z Flip 4, you can see there as well. But they were all completely black in dark mode, so I couldn't actually see any of them. What I did is I just took a new wallpaper and applied the new wallpaper and then reapplied the current wallpaper I had, and that fixed it. So if you have this issue where you can't view your icons on the lock screen, just try applying a new wallpaper and then undoing it and apply whichever wallpaper you were using before. If you want to keep using it, it should work fine. It fixed my issue. Anyway, that's pretty much it. There's no really user-facing features in this, but Samsung's really been on top of the update game. It's great to see that. We're going into the Galaxy S23 launch, like I said before, so we're probably going to get One UI 5.1 almost certainly in February when that launches. There should be some new interesting things, like the English version of Bixby call screening, which will be very fun for sure. So again, if you guys are going to be ordering Galaxy S23, S23 Plus, S23 Ultra, check out the Samsung link below to reserve. Make sure you reserve, because even if you're not buying, there's no risk. If you decide to buy, you can get those pre-order goodies. If you don't do it now, you miss out on it forever. And also, if you're going to be buying, you're pretty sure you're going to buy, please sign up for the mystery box, because I love doing these. You get a free case, a free phone stand, some other goodies that are randomly assorted. Love doing that for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon for more great Samsung content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.